Right, what is the DOM? DOM is the document object model. Now, what do we use the document object model? Why do we need it? What it's for? So all the web pages are represented as JS objects with thousands of properties. There's thousands of lines of code, and each one. Imagine taking a website that you're building right now, and you have to make the same page for every single different thing that happens. A click of a button, change of a color. You always have to make the same thing over and over and over and over. But this is where the DOM comes in. It allows you to change the status of your site without having to do all of that, Obviously you don't know. But the object is called the DOM, those properties. Web browsers use the DOM to tell them how the website should be rendered. So if you're not familiar with the word rendered, get used to it because you're going to hear it a lot, especially in interviews, and rendered is a good word to know. Render is meant to fetch or get data. That's what we're doing when we're rendering the page or anything. We're rendering something, we're getting the data. What elements should go where, how large they should be, what fonts and colors they should have, what should happen and when, where, how. These are all things that are circulating, because remember, the program that you're making, the website that you're building, isn't going to do anything without you telling them. It's a computer. It follows laws. There's rules. There's order. There's accountability. Without that accountability, you're not going to do anything. So if the DOM is changed, the browser will render the page differently. If you click on a button that's supposed to log you in, it's going to change the way you view the website. We change the DOM using JavaScript, and that is called DOM manipulation. Elements is what we use to get the DOM, so we get it by the ID. Finding HTML elements by the tag name, the class name, the CSS selectors, the object collections. This is one of the examples. It's on W3 Schools. It's easy to get access to. It's very simple. I'm just going to try to walk it over. Right, you could do it yourself. There are other options. But in this exercise, it asks you to click the button to replace the document with new content. As soon as you click that button, it's supposed to change something. So you're already changing the DOM. You don't even know it. So here we have basic HTML with a body, paragraph tags, button, and here's your JavaScript text. The code. Sorry. So here on our script, we have a function called myFunction, which opens the text with the parameters of text, HTML, and replace. Then we have document write, so we're inputting H2 tags, learning about the HTML DOM is fun with closed H2 tags. Remember, the difference between H1, H2, H3 is the size. H1 is obviously bigger than H2, H3, but use them accordingly. And then we close this document. So this button no longer exists. We just get a whole new text. So when you click it, the outcome will be learning about HTML DOM. It's fun. No button. Everything's gone. You just rendered basically a new page. On the second example, we have how many elements are named X. Well, if you're looking at the user screen and this is all blocked off, imagine that's not there. You don't know. So when you click cats and dogs, you're expecting to see how many elements are named X between cats and dogs. But on our side, our function says get elements with the variable X, which is document that elements by name X. And then we get a document, get element by ID. Remember when we spoke about elements prior to, this is one of the elements by ID, or element by ID. We use demo. And then the inner HTML is x.length. So we're checking how many are named X with the length. This is our script. In our body, we have one set of paragraph tags, second set of paragraph tags, which includes a button, and then the third one, which includes the ID demo. So our result of clicking this button is going to show up here on the third set of paragraph tags. Nowhere before, so it will be underneath. Now on our button, which is our input type button, our onClick is our function with the value, which is our value is here. How many elements are named X? If you click that button, regardless on what you sort, cats or dogs, your result will be 2. And that is because the input name on both cats and dogs is X. So our output is 2. Now these websites are very useful. It's the developer Mozilla and the Odin project. There's many others. If you have any questions and you need it broken down simple, check Reddit. It's so much better than anything else, because Reddit, you have all these trolls that want to make you sound stupid regardless of how simple you answer a question, but they'll break it down to the smallest point. Another good site to use is Learn X and Y Minutes. It's not much of a DOM site, but it has every language on there, you know, your frameworks that you get acquainted with. If you have any questions, if you forgot something, check it out. It works out great. Thanks a lot.